Hi there, in this video I'm going to walk you through how to do supine foot circles. For supine foot circles, you don't need any equipment, but you may well want to have a cushion or two underneath your head. And that kind of depends on your spinal mobility. So I'll talk you through what you're looking for and how you know if you need a cushion or not as you do this. But let's get ourselves set up. So we're coming to a supine position. And we're going to take our legs to start with, both long on the floor behind. And I'll start off with my left foot today, but I'm going to lift my left knee up like so and take my hands behind my thigh like this. And what I'm looking for is I want to keep the back of my neck long, and I want to keep as much of my spine in contact with the floor throughout as I hold my leg like this. So if I didn't have the cushion, and what you might notice is that when you hold your leg, your head is tilting backwards and your shoulders are rounding up off the floor. I really don't want this happening because this is incredibly tense in your upper body, and it's not going to make you feel good if you're like doing this whilst doing this exercise. So I'm using a cushion or two cushions to keep the back of my neck long so that I can focus on this as being a kind of lower body exercise rather than the upper body getting really nice, really nice and tight, really tense. What I'm going to be doing is with my right leg, I'm flexing my foot back towards me, keeping the ankle on the floor. So if you flex your foot back towards you and you notice that your ankle lifts and your knee pushes down, you're hyperextending your knee, and I don't want you to do that. So what I want you to do is to keep the ankle on the floor, a little bit of softness at the knee, and you're going to pull that foot back towards you. Make sure that you're not pointing the foot away and just flexing the toes back towards you, because your feet are in plantar flexion there. We're drawing the front of the foot back towards the shin so that after a couple of minutes, the front of the shin is going to start burning. This is going to give you extension of this hip here. The arms are holding the leg, but like I kind of said before, they're not gripping the leg. You're not like clenching your teeth and jutting your head forward and being really aggressive with your arms. If you let go of your leg, it's still going to stay there. So the arms are holding them, supporting them, but they're not like really controlling everything. My shin is parallel to the floor on that left leg. It's not too high, it's not too low. And with this left knee, I'm making sure that the knee is not falling in, not falling out, nor falling in. So the knee is tracking in alignment with that hip joint. The knee is staying above the hip joint. We don't want to go too close. We don't want to be too far away. And the ankle is staying in alignment with the knee. It's not too high, it's not too low. Everything at this point locks into place. That foot stays active, that leg is going to be working, that shin is going to be burning. We're relaxing our face, we're breathing in and out of our nose, keeping everything still. We're going to turn outward circles on our left foot like this. And as I turn the circles, I am keeping my knee and my shin as still as possible. So we are trying to isolate this movement to the ankle and to the foot. What we don't want to do is rotate and twist from the knee. And what we don't want to do is bob around in the shin. So the knee and the shin stay still as the foot rotates. We'll do 30 seconds in one direction before swapping. Off we go. So I'm twisting my ankle outwards in circles. I'm trying to flex my toes back towards me and point my toes away as I do the circle. I'm moving really nice and slowly. So I'm trying to use momentum, I'm not trying to use momentum. I'm trying to use my muscles, not momentum. 3, 2, 1. Same foot, opposite side or opposite direction, sorry. So we're really trying to keep the shin still and the ankle kind of still as the foot rotates around it. We're not going quickly. We're slowing things down by half, and then we can slow things down again. Go way slower than your brain wants you to. Don't forget your opposite foot is active, and don't forget that this lifted knee is not drifting in or drifting out. That's time there. Final 30 seconds, points and flex. Off we go. So we're plantar flexing, we're dorsiflexing, we're plantar flexing, we're dorsiflexing. We are breathing in and out of our nose, sending that breath into our diaphragm. We're relaxing our face. We're staying relaxed in our arms and in our shoulders. The back of the neck stays long, and that ankle does not move up and down. It stays parallel with the floor. And time. So we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. My left foot comes down to the floor, lifting my right knee up, flexing that left foot back towards me, keeping the heel on the floor, tiny softness to the knee, so that the hip is stretching off. And with that flexing back of my left foot, I'm trying to make sure that the big toe joint is no closer to my body than the fifth toe joint is. My hands come under my right knee. The right knee stays above the right hip. The right knee does not drift in or drift out. The shin stays parallel with the floor. Upper body stays relaxed. 30 seconds, outward circles, off we go. So outwards, shin stays still, knee stays still. Relax the face. Go way slower than your brain wants you to go. Expect lots of clicks and cracks and pops. So if you've got really stiff feet, there might be a lot of noises coming from your feet, but that's just what happens as you start to put the oil in the car and it starts to kind of lubricate itself. That's time. So swap directions for me. Same foot, different directions. The more we mobilize the foot, the less clicks and cracks that we get. The clicks and cracks are a symptom of something being out of alignment, and we are bringing them into alignment. Really slow it down. Really watch that you're not moving your knee. Watch that you're not moving your shin. That's time. Flex and point. Flex and point. Ankles not moving up and down. The shin's not moving up and down. We're really trying to draw the toes and the foot back towards us as much as we can and point them away. If you can get some cramp in the arches of your feet, that is ideal. We keep breathing, relaxing the upper body. 3, 2, and 1. So that was supine foot circles. We only did 30 seconds in each direction today just to kind of get the cues in place. Ordinarily, I would instruct that exercise for 1 minute in each direction. So 6 minutes in total would be my recommendation on that one. I hope you enjoyed.